This episode is brought to you by Honda. Introducing the all-new, all-terrain Honda Passport Trail Sport, the most off-road capable Honda Passport Honda has ever dreamt up. The Passport features increased ground clearance, roof rails on all trims, and available specially developed all-terrain tires. And you'll stay comfortable with tri-zone climate control and available features like heated and ventilated front seats and a panoramic moonroof. Learn more at honda.com/passport.
Hello and welcome to Lifetime on Court, the podcast where we discuss your favorite made-for-TV movies. Whether you love to hate watch or hate yourself for loving them, pour up a glass of your favorite cocktail and join us. I am your host, Patrick Serrano, and my guests today are...
I am Drew Current.
And I am Mary Budd.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, Mary Budd's here.
Woo!
Mary Budd, formerly Mary Walsh.
That's true. You know, she got married, she changed her name.
Hitched.
Her husband's great. I was talking to him on Facebook all day today. Because he was...
Mary's husband got me this place that we're in now.
The studio?
Yeah, helped me get this place.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
But no.
And I'm sure Mary reaped the benefits of that commish.
Sure did. That's how I got this ring. Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful ring. Welcome back, Mary.
Thank you.
You were
Happy
here
to
last
be back.
Christmas.
I was.
For a Candace Cameron Bure movie, which was super confusing.
Oh, boy, it was.
So luckily we don't have twins in this one. No
or
switch
Candace
for Christmas.
Cameron.
Or Candace. She's not here either.
She'll be here
She'll
later
be here
on,
later.
but-
Yes. You are back. So happy to have you.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
And if you didn't know, we do business at the top of the podcast. So get your business attire on, business casual, I think. 'Cause
So thank you
We've
for-
had a couple glasses of wine, and we're all business
Thank you for wearing your
cash.
pencil skirt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I've got khakis on and Dockers.
And I have a tie, and that's it.
Great.
Oh,
I only have a tie on.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Very, very awkward for us.
yeah.
Boy,
But we said business casual, and this is what happened.
Yeah.
So, in the business portion, we are trying to get to 100 reviews for the holidays. Hashtag 100 for holidays.
Oh my gosh.
And we are very close. We're at 83 right now.
So
probably more because I haven't updated
Well,
my
it
app in a while.
takes a minute for
It
it
does.
to update, you know.
It does. So everyone write your reviews. 5 stars emojis, please. We have a great review from someone, and I've tasked Mary. She was surprised by this. I gave her my phone. I said, read this review. And she's like, I will do my best. I haven't been on an audition in a while, but, it's like riding a bike, right?
Yeah,
I
it's like
hope
riding a
so.
bike.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Yeah.
Mary, can you read this wonderful 5-star review we received?
I will. Okay, so this was posted on Friday, and I apologize. I'm gonna butcher this name, but I'm gonna say it like how I feel like they would say it.
Yeah.
Cameron.
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 That's great. I love that.
Maybe.
Oh, you're already in
Okay.
character.
Yes.
Because I read the review. That's on brand for this review.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'll see, Drew. You'll see.
Cameron.
So it is titled "Get It, Queen." Andrew in parentheses. I'm sorry, you're not a queen.
Oh, sorry, Drew.
No, it's okay. Because I'm not, you know.
That's
Sure.
true. You're not.
Unfortunately,
Sure.
I'm not. I guess.
He's Drewbear.
I'm
This is
Drewbear.
a great
I'm a
way
bear.
to celebrate the season and also question our social norms around the holidays. Patrick is smart, funny, engaging host, and Drew is his passionate counterpart. Together, they are a force of funny. Get on it and tip it, Kathy. Tip it.
You're hired. You're
Okay,
hired.
great.
You're
I'm
my
hired.
you're my review reader forever. Good
Tip
job,
it,
Mary.
Tip it, Kathy.
Who's
Tip
Kathy?
Tip it.
I don't know.
Who's
I don't know.
who is
Kathy Lee Gifford? Kathy Smith?
Griffin?
Kathy Griffin?
She is a lover of the
Griffin?
gays.
She would
maybe.
never be on a Hallmark movie now.
No.
Oh, never.
Or any movie, really.
Tip it, Kathy.
I think she was in a Lifetime movie at one time. Kathy Griffin.
But tip it, Kathy.
Tip it, girl.
Tip
Maybe
it.
that's like a term.
That's like-
maybe
oh,
it's
like
a
pour it up.
Yeah. Maybe it's
Yeah.
like pour it up.
Oh my God.
Like,
Maybe my
tip
gay
it,
slang's
Kathy,
dated and I have to update my thing.
Oh, no.
Tip it or top it. No.
Tip it.
Tip it or tip it or.
No, that's it. Tip it or top it.
Okay. Anyways, business
Yeah,
done.
like you're tipping it or you're topping it off, you
Right.
know? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, right.
Okay.
And now I'm in my Ninja Turtle Snuggie.
Good. Great. We're all comfortable. We're settling in because we're here today to talk about Christmas in Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Yes.
You ever heard of Tennessee, Drew?
I have. It's a state in the United States of America.
You know, they have Christmas there.
Do they have Christmas there?
They do.
Also?
I thought it was just wherever I was. Christmas is where the heart is, and
But they also have it there.
yeah,
That's great.
my heart's not in Tennessee, but
Well, that's great. I didn't know that.
my dignity is. Just kidding. I don't think I've ever been there. This movie stars Rachel Boston. Drew, this is scandalous because Rachel Boston is a Hallmark actress. She has been bumped to Lifetime. Scandal. But her Hallmark movies were underperforming. And she played an angel last year. She was terrible. The writing, it's the writing because in this movie on Lifetime, she was less grating and obnoxious actress.
Yes.
She was a little more grounded.
Writing, and I think it's like writing
POV.
and then I think the directors are the ones that are the problem.
Yes.
It's not the writers are like, dude, we know
That's
we
true.
we can write these all day. I don't think it's the writers. I think it's the directors.
Also stars Andrew Walker, who is a hunk o' Rama. He also does, he toggles back between Lifetime and Hallmark with no problem because he's a man and men don't have the stigmatism of carrying the movie in these TV movies. The women do. So if the movie underperforms and it's a man, nothing happens to him. If the movie underperforms and it's a woman, she's off the network. You know?
Boom, done.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty shady. And Rachel Boston was on Hallmark for a long time. I mean, she's been doing them forever.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's on a Lifetime, which is, I thought it was great. And then we have Caroline
Yeah, Caroline Rhea.
Ray.
Caroline Rhea, right?
Love her. Love her. She's so good.
Comedian.
And Drew, you're going to love it. You're going to love her role.
Okay.
She plays a replacement Rosie O'Donnell. Just kidding. Just kidding. She plays a reality show host about people on The Biggest Loser. Okay? No, that's just her career. I'm just saying career credits.
That's actually
She
what she
plays
does.
Sabrina's aunt.
Okay.
Okay? No. All right. So jumping in, we have
And Patricia Richards.
Patricia Richardson.
Or Richardson. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Richardson.
From Home Improvement.
Home Improvement.
Remember? Yeah.
Remember her?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of women who got the shaft, where was her post Home Alone career or whatever? What is it called?
Home Improvement.
Home Improvement.
Right?
She was way better than Tim
She
Allen.
was so much better.
Yeah, she's way better.
Makes me mad. Makes me
I
mad.
know.
She was great.
Fight
She
the
definitely-
patriarchy, am I right?
I don't know if she won an Emmy for that, but she should have.
She should have.
She probably did. Allison is our protagonist. She owns a diner, or no, not diner,
Bakery.
a bakery. I have to change that in my notes because I'm going to publish this later.
Rocky Top.
It was like 12. It was like
was
midnight
it
when
Rocky Top Bakery? Or
Yes.
Okay.
Rocky Top.
Muffin
Okay.
Top Bakery.
Muffin Top
She
Bakery.
owns the bakery with her mom, Patricia Richardson. She has a young daughter. Her name's Olivia. And the dad owned the bakery, but the dad has died. Okay.
The dad died.
Right. So but the family.
Her husband died?
No. Patricia Richardson's husband.
Yeah.
Husband died. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So Allison's kind of like carrying on the family legacy, but her mom's still in the picture helping her out. She's helping her mom out, really.
Where's the dad of Olivia?
Doesn't
Gone?
come up at all.
No,
Oh.
he left them.
Oh.
But I really feel like they said that he left them and like they didn't choose to make him die because they made everybody else have a
Right.
dead spouse.
Yeah.
Very
Except
dangerous.
for her. Yeah.
Okay.
This town's very dangerous. Everyone dies.
Yeah. everybody-
Jesus. Yeah, sounds
So
bad.
it's around Christmas time. Olivia has like a teacher assignment where she has to write like her Christmas wish. Okay. We're jumping right into it. And the teacher's like, hey, Allison, do you want to look at this wish she wrote? Because it's, I don't know if you want it to be published in the journal,
It's a
the
little
school journal.
funky. It's a little fucky.
She's like, this is the note. I didn't write it down, but this is my summary. My mom is poor. Give my mom money. She is a baker. She makes money from baking. If you don't give her money for baking, I will die. I'm a child. Love Olivia.
Love Olivia.
Yeah.
And
That's my wish.
Allison's like, I don't know where she's getting this from. I mean, the business is failing, but I
She's like,
don't talk about
I
it
never
around
talk
her.
about money ever.
Right.
But like, how does she know?
I don't know.
How does this kid know?
This kid's like just all up in everyone's business. And she takes the letter and she like walks out. Allison does. And she's like walking and the wind blows and the letter flies out of her hands and into the air.
Oh.
And maybe to the North Pole, to Santa.
Yes.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. It might be
knows?
that kind of movie. It might be a Christmas movie.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. I hope it is.
So Allison confirms with her mom that the dad's dead, just in case we didn't get it. She's like, Dad died, and that's why I'm back in town, and
Right.
and
So much
and I don't regret
exposition.
it, and
boy.
I love having my daughter be raised in this town. We meet Matthew, who is Andrew Walker. He's my favorite TV movie hunk.
He is
that
a very good-looking guy.
I
Yeah.
think he's so attractive.
Yeah.
I don't know.
mean,
I don't know
I'm-
what it is about him. He's like a skinny man. Like he's not like muscle man.
No, yeah.
But something about he's just so he seems so nice.
Yeah.
Right. He seems like,
Seems
you know.
like a nice dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
like
like, I want
a
to hang.
handsome guy, but
I want to
nice.
hang out with that guy.
Right. Like I want to be his friend.
I want to be
kiss
his friend,
face.
and I kind of want to kiss his
wanna,
face too.
Touch his body and okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, so
Yeah.
moving on.
Like
Yeah.
me too, though.
Yeah, I know, right? It's so weird. So he has this business partner. Her name's Rebecca. They're breezing into town.
Rebecca.
They're staying at the Airbnb. They don't eat gluten. They don't eat sugar. They're from the city.
Okay.
Okay. He's going to be promoted to a VP if he does a good job and lands the deal. What's the deal, Drew? What do you think?
Oh,
There's a
probably-
bakery?
Probably buying up some fucking property or whatever.
That's right.
Yeah.
He's a
Guessed
developer and he's going to develop
Yeah.
a resort.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Caroline Rhea shows up and she is like, everyone get on the scale. It's time for a weigh-in. Because it's the biggest Drew's face at that bit was like, wait, I don't understand.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh boy.
No, I know what you mean.
She shows up. She's dressed like Mrs. Claus. Like for real. She has like glasses. She has white hair. She has like a little red outfit. It's not like Santa fringe outfit, but it's like a red jacket and red gloves, And she's like, "Hello, I heard this bakery's good, and I need to buy some cookies for my husband. He has a big sweet tooth." And Allison's like, "Oh, great. Well, I'm a French trained baker, and I have all these pastries for you to try." And she gives her a little sample, and Caroline Rhea buys like 6 dozen cookies,
Oh.
right?
Oh, she buys her out. That
And she
day.
overpays. She gives her a
$100
$100
bill, yeah.
She's like, "How about this for you?" And she leaves. And she's like, "You know what? Like, I'm out of here, but these cookies are great, and I'm going to tell everyone I know."
Great.
Okay.
Okay.
Matthew and Allison, she takes her $100 bill. She goes to the antique store. She's like, going to buy something. I don't know what she's doing there, really. They're at an antique
I
store.
think she brought something for
Or like cookies
Rose
or something.
Yeah,
She delivers cookies too.
I know.
But anyways, it's just an opportunity for Matthew and Allison to meet,
Okay.
They're meat cute.
which isn't
They gotta
that
meet
cute.
cute.
He just needs a present, and this is funny. All the women in the town are like, "A present for who? Your girlfriend or your wife?" And he's like, "No." They're like, "Your girlfriend?" He's like, "No." They're like, "Who then?" He's like, "My mom." They're like, "Oh, that's so cute. You're buying a present for your mom. That's adorable."
That's the best answer you could give.
But like any woman who ever talks to him, like asks like, "How's your wife?" No wife.
I mean,
how's your girlfriend? No
I
girlfriend.
think just
Oh, you're single.
just from this dude's headshot, I would ask that. I'd be like,
Right.
Are you single, dude?"
right.
And I'm not.
So
and I'm not even gay.
Right.
But I would still ask because I'm like, that you're
because you're setting him
What?
up with me.
yeah.
Thank
'Cause
you.
I'd be like,
wingman,
Absolutely.
wingman here.
I'd be
Yeah.
like, I gotta. What you got going, dude? Are you gay? What you got going?
Anyway, that's rude. Don't ask me that.
Because I can set you up.
Don't ask me that. That's funny. But yes, you should. So
But I'd have
Alice-
to ask him that before. If I was to set you up, Patrick.
he's married in real life. I already follow him on Instagram and know everything about him.
Okay, but I would need to
So-
know that first.
Matthew gets a present for his mom, and Allison helps him pick it out. And then, this is weird. What happens? How does she find out? Does that happen now? I don't know. She,
No, because he said that I was going to come visit you. And then he,
right.
yeah.
I think it comes up at some, maybe not in this scene, but in like the next scene. Like she finds out that he is going to be developing. And,
Right, because he doesn't know yet who had the deed.
Right.
He was like, "Oh, we couldn't get it from county records," and rah, 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 and then he finds out.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's like,
Sure.
"You are not turning my bakery into a resort. Okay, that's not happening." And she's like, "I live in I live in the upstairs unit. Like, that would be like selling my house and my business, and that's not happening.
Yeah, and I don't think do they understand like how
He gives her a number on a piece of like a torn up piece of paper. He's like, "This is the amount that you would get," and she's like, "Okay, I don't know what's happening."
because I think like what you don't just like get a number and then you negotiate it,
right?
And you're like, well, fuck, okay. Like if this place, if a fucking company wanted to come in and just be like, we're gonna take this down and then build a new thing, they have to like, there's like laws and shit like where you have to go through. We're going like, okay, oh, you want this amount? Yeah. Holy shit, you better pay me way more.
Well, that's the thing, Drew. So there's another guy in town who, like, there's like a bunch of businesses, and like only one business has to sign for like everyone to have to sell. Whatever. But so so Matthew's going to work that angle on this guy. I think his name's Clive.
Clive, yeah.
And Clive wants to sell his business because Clive is like gonna retire, and he like wants to be done owning
he's tired of
shop.
this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
tired
So
of the
we'll see
bullshit.
what happens. We'll see what happens. Side note about Patricia Richardson. She's still in this movie. She's like the musical director for like the kids, and then for like
the
a Christmas
school
Eve
pageant.
thing. And, like she sings a lot. Okay, in this movie, like she's like humming and stuff, and Allison's like, "I wish you would sing, Mom. Like you used to sing so beautiful."
Oh, she used to sing.
So that might come back, but the mom stopped singing once the dad died.
I hope so.
There's also a post office man who's in this, and he's like, always trying to hang out with Patricia Richardson, and he's way too old for her.
But they say that he's the mayor.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
And he works at the post office?
Yes.
Small town.
Which I was like, is
What?
the mayor's office at the post office?
Maybe this
Because
town,
in the very
just
first scene, I was
all
like, the
government
mayor
things-
delivers the mail? What
Maybe all
is
government
this
things are just
place?
in one building.
I think
Sure.
so.
Sure.
I think so.
So Caroline Rhea shows back up at the bakery, and she like smacks the cookies out of people's hands, and she's like, "We are on a diet." Biggest loser.
Right.
No, she's
You keep getting me with those. I'm like, wait, what?
she shows up with her husband, Chris. He looks just like Santa.
Uh-huh.
He's not Santa, but he looks just like Santa.
Is he?
And
not?
Olivia comes down, and she's like looking, and he's like looking at Olivia, and she's looking at him. They're like making eyes at each other, but not in a sexy way, in like a "I know you're Santa" twinkle way.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, "I'm having a party on Christmas, and we need all the cookies shipped. We need to buy a lot of cookies." And Allison's like, "This is great. Of course we'll help you."
For my elves in the North Pole, because I'm Santa, actually.
Yeah.
Yes. And we get to like a Christmas recital. Oh wait, no. Olivia writes a new note for the journal, but Allison doesn't approve it this time.
Okay.
Which she should have. She should have proofread it.
Right.
Sure.
Because Olivia tells everyone in the town that Santa came and is buying Christmas cookies for his party at the North Pole, and people should come to her town, to her mom's bakery, because her mom is poor and they have no money, and they have to get money or else she will die.
Yeah.
So she
Yeah.
just added the Santa part and kept everything else. And the town's all like, "Well, that's sweet, but all the kids are like, "You baby, you believe in Santa? You're a dumb baby."
Dumb baby bitch.
Which is
you.
Yeah.
And they're
Gets
telling her,
real.
Well,
fuck you.
yeah, and they're like, "You're poor."
You're
I'm
poor,
like,
Olivia.
That is so rude.
Right.
Do kids say that to people?
You poor ass
guess.
bitch.
I mean, I used to play poor Barbies, rich Barbies, but that's neither here nor there.
But that was
That
in
was
my own room.
It had a
and in
time
my
and a
own
place.
terms.
right. Not calling someone poor
No.
or a baby.
Yeah. I don't-
Anyways, Matthew overhears all this, and he like steps in. He's like, "You know what? Santa is cool, and I'm an adult, and I know Santa's cool. And maybe you guys are babies and poor." And they're like, "No, we're rich. We're very rich."
No, we're very rich.
And he's like, "Get out of here!" And like kicks him.
Yeah.
Yeah, just,
But basically, he saves Olivia from embarrassment, kind of.
yeah, he
Sure.
helps the bullies, or
Yeah.
he helps her get rid of the bullies.
Yeah,
Right.
it's really sweet. And then
good. That's good.
Allison's like kind of watching on. They're at a Christmas pageant. Doesn't matter. Neither here nor there. Patricia Richardson plays the piano and the kid sings
Great.
like a
Yeah.
solo. She's the partridge in the pear tree.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm a partridge in a pear tree.
Takes a bow.
Great.
Just glorious applause.
But Matthew and
Oh,
Allison.
this is the best I've ever
Yeah,
heard this.
This is great. Matthew and Allison go upstairs to the dressing room to get something. I forget what they're doing.
The gold star.
Ah.
They have to get a replacement.
Right.
Because those break.
And they get trapped up there because
Yes.
the door closes and then they have to like talk and because they've been avoiding each other since this whole thing came. And
Why? Is it just because?
she's mad at him
Oh,
for
she
trying
knows
to like
he's the-
steal her livelihood.
Yeah. Okay.
And they kind of like, I don't know, they kind of like have flirty things. They're like arguing about mistletoe, which is a thing that happens a lot. Mistletoe berries are white. Okay. Holly berries are red.
Yes.
We all know this now. Stop talking about it.
Yeah, we got it.
And
Wait. Oh yeah.
they are.
Okay.
Trust me, I've seen this happen enough in movies to know now. But she's like, thank you for like standing up for my daughter. That meant a lot to me. And he's like, I'm not a bad guy. I'm just trying to like, do my job.
Just trying to do my job, dude.
Yeah.
So then there's a dance after the recital.
Yeah. Yeah. It turned into
Sure.
some weird like sock hop thing. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but
It
like
was
the kids
really
aren't
odd.
really, the kids are there.
They're like
but
in a
it's-
different part.
it's more for the
than
parents.
the adult. Yeah. I don't know. It's very odd.
That's weird. I
Yeah.
don't.
It was weird.
Why?
It was.
That's weird.
I have no idea. And then Patricia Richardson and the mayor/post office man are dancing.
Yes.
And he's like trying to mac on her, and she's like kind of into it, but then she like gets very emotional and she's like, I can't do this. Like my husband died.
Yeah, I mean, he died.
And she kind of like runs off and like,
Yeah. Then she just like sits at the piano the rest of the time.
yeah.
She's like, wait, I forgot. My husband died.
Yeah.
But like she's very afraid to like move on, and like
Yeah.
that's probably why she doesn't want to sing. She doesn't want to do anything, and it's like actually well acted by Patricia Richardson.
Oh,
Like she
probably.
like cries real tears, and like I'm like, well, this is like a weird subplot, but at least she's doing it justice.
She does
Yeah.
it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So good for her. Olivia invites Matthew over for dinner, so they all have a little dinner, and this is a really weird scene. So
Wait, Olivia,
Olivia's the daughter.
the daughter, asked Matt for
Yeah.
dinner.
She asked him over. And then at the dinner, Olivia, like, everyone's cooking. Like, Patricia Richardson's cooking. Allison's cooking. Olivia's, like, grilling him. And she's like, so you have a passion for furniture making? Or is that what you want to do with your life instead of, like, my mom makes cookies, so you must make something. And he's like, yeah, I did make furniture at one point in my life, but now I'm doing this job and that's what I do. And she's like, well, tell me about your like love life. How did you had a fiance, right? She died. And he's like, how
Jesus.
did you know that? And she's like, I need to know like how she died. Like, tell me how she died. Did she die in a car accident or whatever? And he's like, Allison's like stepping in like, Olivia, that's enough.
Yeah.
But she literally asked how the fiance died.
Lord.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
Good God.
demon child.
Right.
You know?
She got on fucking, like, white pages. She got, like, an account. Like
She did.
She
She's-
pays, like,
Yeah.
she
She's
pays,
looking
like,
for all the
$15 a
intel.
month.
But yeah, he had a fiance for like 4 years, and like but she died, and so he hasn't
Yeah.
dated anyone since.
Yeah.
So thanks, Olivia, for that. Now we know Allison can date him.
yeah. I mean,
You know?
You have to
Right.
know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Allison and Matthew like talk, and they're like talking about Santa Claus and the whole Miss Claus thing that happened, and how it's funny, like, a kid would think that. And Olivia's like watching from the stairs, like creepily watching them. I'm like, if this was like Lifetime, like scary,
Yeah.
this would be like the child is going to like
The child's going to
murder.
kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she doesn't. She doesn't.
Because it's Christmas.
It's Christmas. We're happy.
Yep.
And like a reporter comes.
Right, because it went viral, like the story about like Santa's favorite cookie is from this bakery. So I think they said it was like a BuzzFeed article or something.
Yeah.
Like weird.
Well, not BuzzFeed because they'd have to pay BuzzFeed. It's
Oh,
like
right.
Buzz News.
Yeah.
Buzz news.
Yeah.
Just as garbage. Just as garbage news.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jamie Girac. Okay, so we get like a successful business montage now because the business is booming. Everyone's coming because Santa came there. And it's like literally like money changing hands, cookies, the Christmas music. I'm like, oh, good Lord. But at the end of this thing, it ends with like a little dance party with Matthew, Allison, and Olivia. And Andrew Walker, again, Drew, is like getting it. And he's doing like the cutest white man dancing, like no hips, no rhythm, like
Just-
like fingers up, smiling and doing a little finger waving. It was so cute. I was like, this has to stop. But Allison thinks he's cute too, and she invites him to stay over and bake cookies. So then we get a baking montage.
Of course.
You want to talk about the baking montage?
Throw the flour.
Oh,
I mean,
check.
You know.
Check on that.
Oh, let
one.
me show you. This is how you do it. You know?
Oh,
What
very
about this?
close.
There's flour in your face.
Oh,
I love that. That's so fun. My eye, though.
Ow, my eye. I have flour in my eye. That
then
sucks. That's the worst.
Caroline Rhea comes up and she's like, flour has 30 calories per serving. Be careful, everyone, at the holidays. It doesn't have 30. I don't know the calories of flour.
don't know the calories.
All right.
Don't quote me on it.
So Allison brings up a valid question. She's like, look, Matthew, why are you trying to make me sell my business if you're trying to like mac on me and my daughter? It's like the most valid question I've ever heard in a TV
Yeah.
Christmas movie.
yeah.
Yeah,
for
they're like,
sure.
what are you doing, dude?
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
like, really? Like, we're vibing and I'm getting mixed messages. And he's like, you know, he gives a real answer. He's like, work replaced my fiance. So my fiance died and I just kind of fell into this role. I was kind of good at it and I've just pushing really hard to be the best. And it's just all I've been focused on. And he's like, you know what? I'm going to break up with my job. I'm going to break up my job. It's time. And I was like,
Wow. All
wow.
right.
Yeah.
He gives a good, honest reason for it.
Yeah.
Instead
Okay.
of breaking up with his job, he breaks a chair. He sits on a chair and breaks it. And Caroline Rhea comes back and she's like, I told you.
I told you to
I
not
told
eat
you.
cookies.
No, it's so he can fix the chair because he works on furniture and it will bring him back to the thing he loves. And he'll realize that he
okay.
needs to work on
Okay.
furniture or whatever. It's just a plot device.
Yeah, I like it, though. I like it. I can see that.
They're opening up to each other. They almost kiss, but you know, a timer goes off and then they almost kiss again. And I'm like, okay, can we just kiss so I can live vicariously through Rachel Boston? Like, can I just be in this movie now? Like, what's going on? It was the fake kissing was really getting me because I was like, oh, here we go. Okay.
Here we go.
No, I was like, no, it didn't happen.
No, you didn't get it. Okay.
So, okay, trying to speed through this because I took a lot of notes. I think I like this one. Rebecca comes back and
bee.
she's the assistant of Matthew.
Right.
Okay.
She like takes a contract
Yes.
and like forges a signature
Yep.
and turns it in. That's how those things work.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Matthew has to go back to work for something, like a storm's coming or something.
Yeah. So there's a big snowstorm coming, and it's grounded all the airplanes and everything.
But I thought he was quit. I thought he quit.
He didn't
No,
quit
he didn't
because he
quit.
broke the chair and got distracted.
Yes.
Okay.
But then they were like, his boss called and he's like, why is this car outside for me? He's like, it's done. They signed. We're
The deal's
done.
done.
Oh, because
Get-
The deal's
he
done.
broke, he
Get
broke
back
the
here.
chair because he's too fat.
Right. That's it.
Yes.
That skinny ass man. No way.
Way
One
too
chocolate
fat.
chip cookie and then was done.
So he goes with his assistant back to wherever they were before. Who cares? The cookies can't get delivered because the roads are so bad, and
Right.
Santa
Oh,
can't. They can't get
no.
to Santa, so they're gonna lose all the money because they didn't get the party. Allison's like so upset. She like starts eating cookies, and she can't believe that Clyde, the guy who owned the business, would like sign. She's like, it doesn't make sense because the thing is, she was going to buy out his business for him.
Yes.
He was going to sell it to her for 50% of what the company was offering because he doesn't care about the money. He has his money. He just wants to not be responsible for the store.
The deal to be done. Okay.
Yeah.
And she's like, we made a deal. Like, we had a whole thing. I don't know why he would do this. He knows how important this is to me. So she like goes to kind of like find him. Right? And she's like, what's going on? So Matthew goes home for the holidays. He's like looking over the contract and he's like, wait a minute, this doesn't check out. He like makes a funny face. But it's Andrew Walker making a funny face and it's so cute.
He was a kid. He's like,
It
wait
is.
a minute.
So it's Christmas Eve. Okay. The soloist can't get to the place because
Of course.
the
Snowed in.
snow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Patricia Richardson has to sing.
She has to, you know?
She's like a.
I mean, you gotta.
She's like an alto.
Yeah.
Right.
She's like the first Noel.
Oh, you mean like a tenor?
No,
Alto's high.
alto's low.
No, alto's like the low for female.
For female,
Soprano's
alto's
high.
low. Soprano's high.
Oh.
Females are different. Men are.
Oh, sorry.
It's music talk. It's music
Well, it's
talk.
like bass, tenor,
That's for men. Baritone.
baritone. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's fine. Men and women. Different ones.
I feel like that's weird.
Sure, you've been to chorus. Get it together,
I have,
girl.
but like, give me.
See,
a,
this is
come
why you
on.
can't be a queen. You don't know
This is
about
why-
the chorus.
That's true. That's true.
Get out of here.
I have
So-
to just stay a bear. Can't be a queen.
She's like trying to make it work with the post office man, and like whatever happens
Right.
with that. I don't know. Anyways, so Miss Claus comes to town. Like whatever. Patricia Richardson, the postman, I think get together, or the mayor.
Yeah. Well, she's just like,
it's implied.
you just need to take it slow with me.
They're open
It's
to
like, I
love.
can take it slow.
Yeah, I mean, give him that.
So
Sure.
Mrs. Claus and Santa slow up on a horse-drawn sleigh. It was horses, right?
Yes.
Should have been
I was
deer.
very disappointed.
They
That it
couldn't-
wasn't reindeer?
Lifetime
No,
doesn't have
that
a deer
it wasn't
budget.
reindeer.
Yeah, they don't have a reindeer.
At least just give me an antler in the shot, like going up and down. I would believe that.
Sure.
I don't
We
need to
just
see
can't-
it.
Right.
Or show me hooves.
domesticating reindeer is not easy. I would assume.
Okay, Drew. You don't know chorus, but you know science.
I would assume.
You know animal housing.
I do know animals.
This is why we're a great duo.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So Matthew sends a Christmas angel, and he has the contract also, which is like he can null and void the contract because it's forged. Rebecca gets fired.
Yeah. So they know that it's forged now.
They found out.
Good.
And because she spelled Allison's name
Wrong. That was it. Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
That was
Loophole.
That was the loophole.
Loophole.
Yeah.
Matthew buys
Crime solved.
Clyde's shop. He buys the store, and he's going to start a furniture business and be like business neighbors with Allison, and they're going to get married and have a fun life. And he talks to Allison. He's like, "You inspired me. This town inspired me. Like you followed your dream, and I should have done that." And he wants to build something with her and like build a life together. And then they kiss.
Oh, they finally kissed.
And I was like, yes, it could have been
Yes.
longer. It could have been sexier.
Sure.
But it was fine. And before he can say, he's like, I don't even know what happened there. It was like he was talking and she just like attacked him.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. It was very intense.
Yeah.
She was like me the whole movie, probably. Rachel Boston. She was like, I got to kiss Andrew Walker.
I gotta kiss
I
this
gotta
dude."
do it. This is the scene. And
gotta-
he's like, he didn't even finish this line. She just
He's like,
kissed
and
him.
I just and the director's like, yeah, no, that's great. I don't care.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
Everyone says Merry Christmas, waves to Santa. Santa goes off, not flying, but goes away.
But goes
and
away.
then that's the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's it. So, Mary, on the
That's fair.
podcast, we either put a cork in
Yeah.
it. What are you going to do to this movie?
So pour it up as positive, yes?
Correct.
Yeah, I
Yes.
would pour it up.
Okay.
You know, I was like, I have to give it to you. Like, if you capture my husband's attention too,
Right.
like, you're doing something right.
Oh.
Because he would easily just dismiss it.
I love it.
So I was like, he would jump in at certain points and watch. And so I was like, all right, he doesn't think that this is total crap.
Right.
And I thoroughly enjoyed this much more than I did last year.
Hell yes.
So,
Thank God, because
Yeah.
you got a rough one last year.
ooh,
We couldn't
boy.
even explain it. And I
Oh, and
too
I
much.
still don't know what happened in it.
no one does. It's
No one
like
does.
one of those movies
Yeah.
where it's like, switch for Christmas, switching
Yeah.
that off.
Right.
Switch it off.
I mean, 100% predictable, this movie, sure. But
Kind of comforting.
it was.
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
no, that's
Which is
not
what they should
that
do.
That never gets a. Actually, it's the opposite for me. Like if they have all the points, like
Yeah.
if it's predictable,
Yeah.
they get more
Yeah.
points from me.
Yeah. Caroline Rhea would not be happy with me, though, because I definitely sent Brian out to go get cookies during that.
You're
Because
like,
I was like, oh, I want
let's
some
talk
cookies so
about
bad.
And we have Christmas cookies
He's
today,
like,
brought by
"I'll
Sarah
be-
Cardon, and they're
I'll
delicious.
be right back.
Yes. Well, that's why she's in the movie, not in our lives. Goodbye, Caroline Rhea, and your Biggest Loser life. Let it go, girl. Just kidding. She hosted like one season of that. She really did. Drew, what are you going to do to this movie?
Oh, I'm gonna pour it up. I'm gonna pour it up. There wasn't like real magic in it,
Yes.
but like there's some cool fun little magic-y jams. And the way you explained it to me, and I'm pouring it up mostly because of your intros of like Caroline Rhea's.
Hey,
thing.
that's called improvisation.
Yeah, it was some good improv on your end.
Thanks.
And I'm pouring it up mostly because of that.
Good, wonderful. I'm also pouring it up exclusively for Andrew Walker. If anybody has a doppelganger who you know who looks like Andrew Walker, DM me, girl, at Patrick Miguel. I need to date him and be his husband.
Yes.
That's all I want.
Absolutely.
That's all I want. And he even has weird gums. Like he has like a kind of gummy smile.
Yeah, he's got a lot of gum.
Okay.
It's not bad.
But that's fine.
I'm just saying,
Not
like,
bad.
I can overlook that.
Sure.
I don't even. It
not a
must
deal
be
breaker.
his personality. Something about him just really gets me going. Okay. Anyways, good night. Okay, goodbye. That wraps up our
Anyways,
conversation.
go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
And bye. Okay.
That wraps up our conversation about Christmas in Tennessee. But before we go, we have a favorite segment of this week and every week.
What you say, Candace Cameron Bure. On my wedding day, catch the bouquet. Candace hates the gays. Candace Cameron Bure. Drinking rosé, eating creme brulee. Can't share with me. Candace Cameron Bure. Yeah. What you say, Candace Cameron Bure.
Okay, what you say, Candace Cameron Bure?
Oh, I love that.
Yes, had to add a theme song this year.
It's like Pinot Noir, but better.
That is exactly what I told Brad Kemp. I was like, Brad
Yes.
Kemp, I want Pinot Noir. He didn't know what that was. I know.
Shameful.
Like, Brad, you're a comedy writer.
But
You're a
then he-
comedy songwriter. But then he delivered.
But then he like
delivered.
then he listened to it and was like, "Oh yeah,
Oh,
gotcha.
I can
this?
do that.
Okay, great.
yeah, no, it's fine."
We recorded in under an hour. Okay.
Amazing.
One take.
Amazing.
One take.
So we watched Candace. One take. That's me being amazing. We watched Candace's Instagram. You are coming in mid scandal. Okay.
Mid-scandal.
It is a
Mid-scandal.
big scandal. It's not actually a scandal. It's just we've created a docu-series, a podcast docu-series, a true crime. Candace was in a go-kart accident. Okay.
Oh, that's right.
With her siblings. Oh, you heard about
Yes,
this?
I did hear about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was all over the place.
So this is part of so this is where we change into a true crime podcast.
Right.
Okay.
We didn't know who did it. Candace said it was her brother. We didn't have proof. Kirk admitted to it. And now she has left the hospital, and we'll see what's happening, okay?
Okay.
And we will play the clip, and we will talk about it. I have to remember which one it is. I think it's this one. Let me check the length on that. Yeah, that sounds good.
I looked pretty happy in those videos. Some of the pain has set in now,
She has after the adrenaline wears off, ...
and I'm a little loopy from the drugs.
And now she posted a picture of her wedding rings that they pried off her fingers. They didn't cut them. They're all deformed.
Oh gosh.
And she's like,
I won,
yeah. So that's it.
dude.
I know.
So because a lot of these were in the hospital. Like a lot of them were in the
When
hospital.
she was like
When
on
she- okay.
adrenaline and like, on pain pills.
And
or
it looks like
whatever.
her hand got just completely fucked up and mangled.
Ooh.
It was bad.
It looked bad, but she's like, surprisingly, they're not broken. And
Like,
she
I
was like,
feel great. It's like, this is
like-
so funny. My siblings. But she was
"Siblings."
just spending a family day. Just trying to have a family day.
Just having a good family day.
But that's the thing. Like when you have surgery, like Drew, you've had surgery. I've had major surgery. You feel great when you're in the hospital. I mean, not all the time because I've had some complications
Right.
in the hospital. But when you're on that like morphine drip or whatever they're giving you, you're
But
like,
this is
great.
Right after I broke my shoulder,
Yeah.
I was like, because the first thing they do is they're like, hey, dude, here's some sweet ass drugs, bro. And you're already kind of in shock.
Right.
So you're fine already. But
Right,
then they
it's
give you
nature's-
some sweet, nasty ass, ooh, that good shit.
Well,
yeah.
And then you're like, this isn't bad. Why is everyone freaking out about my broken shoulder? Who cares about it? You know?
exactly. And it's just so funny that she recorded all that on her Instagram and then she's like, like you can see, we've watched the videos. You can see the progression of her being like, I feel great. This is no problem. And then
No big deal.
that is like real right there. She's like, everything's worn off and
Yeah.
I feel terrible.
This is the worst.
I am in so
feel
much
all the
pain.
Yeah.
I know. So yeah, get better, Candace.
Yeah.
Get better,
know.
Candace.
Yeah.
Drew, you ruined your apology by burping in the middle of it.
I'm so sorry, Candace.
God damn it, Drew. We can't even have
Couldn't
a
even
sincere
fake
apology
it.
for
I
her.
just, Candace, I just really want you to make sure. I just want to make sure that you're okay.
I hate it. This is okay. Wonderful. So I believe that wraps up this episode. Mary, do you have anything you'd like to plug on the pluggy time of the podcast, or anything you just want to talk about here in your little window?
No, I'm just I just got done with the big renovation on my house.
Yes,
and
congratulations.
I'm never leaving my house again, so you'll never see me again.
Yeah,
Great.
great.
I'll
That's great.
Never
yeah.
leaving.
I wouldn't either.
But you definitely have to leave the house to come back and do a Lifetime one.
I hope so.
I mean, like a Lifetime,
Yes.
like nanny, killer, murder, because you didn't get to do one last time.
Like a
so
murder,
That would be
murder.
fun.
Man,
A murder,
I would
murder.
love it.
I think you'd be really good at that because, like, you get scared like me.
Yeah.
So that would be fun. Maybe I'll come over to your house and I'll watch one with you, and
Okay.
then we'll
Yeah.
just be scared together.
Yeah.
And it'll be
Yeah.
great.
That sounds great.
Yeah. It sounds wonderful.
There's really scary ones coming. Did you see any of the commercials for the Christina Ricci one?
no.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
It's like
look
Christina
for it.
Ricci, Judith Light. They're like witch. I don't even know.
What?
It's
There's
like in the olden times.
There's like fucking
There's
magic
chains
and stuff.
and
Yeah,
it's scary and dangerous.
cool.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll get there.
I'm in.
We'll get there.
I can't wait
January,
to hear
February.
About it.
I have to work out the dates with Drew, but season 5. Oh my God! Wait, 4.
No, 4.
Okay, 4.
Season 4?
I don't know what season I'm on anymore.
Holy
We're on
moly.
3.
We're on 3. Christmas.
got
Drew,
4.
what about you? Anything to plug at the pluggy time?
You can get on my ass at Drew but with pants on Instagram, and check out my band, The Limbos. We're on Spotify and the iTunes and all the places you can get music and buy music or just stream it.
Wonderful. Thank you for being here, Mary.
Thank you for having
Thanks,
me.
Mary.
It was a delight.
Good. Thank you, listeners, for checking back in with Lifetime in Court. We watch these movies so you don't have to, but if you do, you can follow me at Patrick Miguel or the podcast at Lifetime in Court. Don't forget to call us and leave us a cool voicemail like a friend, allegedly Lauren.
Allegedly, Lauren.
She left us a really good voicemail.
Ooh.
The
But
number
we
you
couldn't
can
hear her
reach us.
name. We couldn't hear what her
so we
actual
think
name
it's
was.
Lauren.
Okay.
We think it's Lauren.
Alleged. Call us at 872-267-4117. Don't forget to rate and review the podcast and check out our website, lifetimecourt.com. Okay, bye.